What's going on, crew? We're out here West Georgia. New area I've been wanting to check out. This creek has been known to hold a little bit of gold, a little bit of color. I've never been here before, so it's something I think we could check out together. Mountain bike trail access to get in here. I got the mule packed up, ready to go. Panning only, shovel and pan only, but the creek looks good. I mean, we're gonna take a peek and a poke around. Of course, this one's got to find every stick you can get, but yeah, we're gonna take a peek and a poke around. Go up and down the creek here. It's pretty out here. Really nice, well taken care of, easy to get to. But yeah, on the gold belt of Georgia, I'm out west, the very western part of the gold belt that runs through Georgia. So something I've always wanted to do is come out this way and check it out. Just finding access, you know, making sure that we're all in the legal rights and everything is what we're after. But got the pans, got the pro pan, test pan, maverick pan, excavator, and bucket. We'll see what we do. We'll just start off with some test panning a little bit, and poke around a little bit, see what we can find, and see if we can get any color, and we'll take a look. There she goes. Crazy train. Wide open creek dog. Wide open creek dog. Yeah, nice thing about having a mobility like this is pack up easy, light. Just doing a pro pan, test pan, maverick pan. So we have the ability to process material if we do get into something decent. But you know, that's part of prospecting is that a lot of this, guys, is really just finding these areas and really putting the effort and the time and the work in to see if you're in somewhere that's decent or not. You know, it's not always going to be that way. I make a lot of video that you don't see, and that's just fact. There's a lot of video that I create that doesn't make it to YouTube because it just didn't work out right, or it just, you know, I didn't find it that entertaining. So a good portion of what I do, you know, I'm taking you here today because I kind of want you guys to prospect with me on a new place. This is absolutely brand new. I've never even dug a shovel full out of here. So I'm going to take a look. There's a couple of parts right here. I'll show you guys real quick. So you can see where this is bending around. You can see there's a bend in here. Well, we got some larger, coarser gravel over there. Comes around here and bends around again. We might take some test pan up close here, maybe a test pan in here. You know, we'll just check it out. We'll go down through the creek. There's more bends. It looks like another heavy bend over there too, with some bigger gravel in it. But yeah, that's part of prospecting, guys, is just checking it out and you know, seeing what you can find. But anyway, we'll get back with you. So gang, the tools of the trade today: gold claw pan, just a standard one. I love it as a test pan. It works beautifully. We got the Pyramid Pro pan, as you guys know. Amazing piece of equipment. And we got the Maverick pan. So yeah, but we'll start out with using the gold claw. We're going to take some test pans in here, see if we can get down, see if we can find any bedrock. I don't know how deep this goes, but we'll just take a look. We'll see. Kind of a decent area right here. Get down. Really, that wasn't even on the bottom, guys. It wasn't even on the bottom, and it was just a little Little nano speck. I'll try to get it in the camera for you. You can see it. It's right at the tip of my finger right there. You can see a little nano dot. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that's pretty cool. But let's see if we can. I think that's all that's in here, but that's 2-3 shovelfuls down, and not even down to the bedrock yet, right in just that area. But we could, we could probably come in here too and check this and pull a pan out of there as well, like in this cut right here sometimes. Let's roll this back one more time, guys. Well, I honestly didn't think I was gonna get that many colors this fast, but that's actually really good. I mean, considering a first stop right here of hitting it, and we've already got color in the pan. Down in there. It isn't terrible right here. Well, it's not terrible. Definitely into that clay layer. There's a clay ball in here that these teeth are breaking apart. Doing a fabulous job. Doing a fabulous job. Some water in there. Got the plug. A little pixie poo. Pretty decent sized tailing pile for such a small amount of work. Let's take a look. There's a lot of flour gold in this, guys. I'm going to show it, but I'm going to dump it in I have a little collapsible bucket. I'm going to save all the cons, and then we'll put it in the cons bucket and take it home. But I will see. I forgot to put the magnet in here. I should have. I don't know how heavy the magnetics are here. Yeah. The Maverick pan and the Pro pan go hand in hand beautifully. Pretty decent little piece right there too. Pretty decent little piece right there too. You can see it on the tip of my finger. Not terrible. A lot of flour in there as well, right up in the corner. Yeah, we'll dump this in the bucket. What I was saying about the profile of it, clean it out. You're done. Done, it's in there. Round pan doesn't do that. Can't do that with a round pan. That's cool, love it.
Right there, that's just crumbling.
Yeah.
Real round stones too.
Oh, there's nano dot in there. Yeah. Where we were at earlier. Yep. Pretty good gravel bar right there. Nice bench. But on the front side of that right there, guys, probably down in that low pressure pool right in here. Working into that. That might be pretty decent. Like somebody was digging right in here. You could see where the bigger stones are at, and then as it gets down around the bend, you start to see the sand over here, right? So your heavies are gonna drop out before it gets down to the lights back here. Perfect example right there. But anywhere around that bend right there, be good digging. All right, gang, well, pretty decent amount of cons. A lot of heavies in there. It's heavy. Didn't fill it all the way. I could have probably done maybe another, I would say another propane. And that's probably 6 to 7 shovels before cleaning it out. Concentrate it down, but it concentrates it down beautifully. I mean, that's just, I mean, yeah, there's a little more coarse in it, but you know, that's good stuff, guys. No, I can't say enough about that whole system. But a person could do several shovelfuls, empty it out into a pan like a Maverick pan or a Gold Claw, and then pan it out the rest of the way in snuffer bottle. Snuffer bottle, I do have some in there as well. Not a whole lot, just, you know, as I'm test panning, I'm picking it up. You can see it in there. All right, gang, we're back. That was a really, really, really interesting place, and I like the access. I like it a lot. I'm looking really forward to going back there and learning that area. And as you see in the video that you just saw, after, I mean, it wasn't more than, gosh, I don't know, a few hundred yards into the ride, I stopped right there at the creek, the first shovelful, right away gold. That's a good sign. Could be a lot of flood gold, could be scattered about. The gold looks fine, it looks smaller, but that's okay, because I'm used to that, we're used to that, and, you know, I just have learned to accept that. Doesn't mean that there isn't bigger gold to be found there. Some of the flakes look bigger, some look smaller, kind of like the Lost Mine site. I am going to get back out to the Lost Mine site. The property owner is going to do some turkey hunting, so I'm kind of leaving that out of the loop. That's why we went to this new location. I like this new location. It looks like it could have some really decent content. I like the access to it. Again, like I said, different material altogether too, and I'm going to show you that here in the video. But just real quick before we get started in classifying everything down, separating it out, demagnetizing. Got a package in the mail by Mr. Bell. Got a bag for the what I call Excalibur sluice stand, which is really cool. Holds all the parts. Love that. Amazing. But also too, you guys can see Mr. Bell actually poured the pickle push mat, the V-Ridge or pickle push mat, 4 by 6-inch sluice. This is gonna be epic, guys. I can't wait to use that because we know the prototype works beautifully. It's gonna work just as beautifully. I can't wait to get this out and put some material through that. But that's gonna be epic. That's just phenomenal. And we know the V-Ridge, pickle push V-Ridge. It's just an amazing riffle system. I can't say enough about it. It's just, I really am looking forward to putting material through this because I know that I can run a lot of material before having to clear this out and clean it up. And I know it's going to capture the gold right in the very beginning of this too, which is really good. So, I mean, it's phenomenal. And it's phenomenal he actually poured this and made this into a silicone mat. But that's going to be just absolutely epic in many different ways. That thing's just awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, anyway, guys, looking forward to that. We're going to separate everything out. I'll get you guys a little closer over here. You can see what we're getting into. We have I was drying everything out. But the material looks different. It's a lot of quartz in this stuff. And it's a lot lighter color, as you can see too. But there's a lot of this water-driven quartz in here, which is really interesting, that I find interesting anyway. But that looks really good. Looks really, really good. I might actually save some of this and crush it, because when you got quartz that looks like that, you can kind of see through that piece there. See? Whenever you have water-driven quartz like that, it's actually not bad. I wish there was a little more iron in it versus bull quartz. Bull quartz is that whitish color quartz. But we're going to just classify down, guys, and get some of the bigger pieces out of here. Running the propane, yeah, you're going to have more coarse. A lot more coarse than normal. But we could get into some gemstones too. So we're going to look at it. Never seen this material. I have my eyes with me because I want to look at it on a close-up and see what we look like there. Actually, pretty good area if you're not running into a lot of magnetics. That's actually really good for panning, because you're not dealing with all those magnetics locking up your recovery. Now there's hardly any magnetics in it. I mean, that's not a lot at all. Yeah, we got gold already, and we're about 3 spoons in. About 3 spoons in, we got gold already, guys. We're on gold. Gold in the unicorn right there too. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. That's promising. It's promising, guys. Yeah, you can see the chunkies in there. Right up in the unicorn too. Flower in there. Flower in there. Looks good. Looking good. The gold all the way down right in here too. It's chunky. It's not like all the fine we get normally. Considering we don't, know the area, and that we were brand new going in completely blind. And we still have so much more area to work. All right, crew. Well, we're zeroed out. Let her dry it up. I may not move the scale. We'll take a look. There's some pretty decent chunks in there, though. 0.12. My guess was pretty close. Just a quick little prospecting trip, you know. It just, yeah, that ain't bad. I'm not disappointed. It's good quality. A lot of flat gold in there too. But guys, there we got it. Not a bad run. I do like that area a lot. I'm looking forward to getting out there and really exploring that deeper. Like I said, you know, it was the first time out there, first shovelful, started to see color. Not concentrated a whole lot. It's kind of sporadic throughout there. You could probably dig a shovel just about anywhere and find a speck. I do want to find the concentrations, those bends that we saw in the end there where, you know, I started just looking around. Those are potential areas. Those gravel benches and gravel bars and all that. So yeah, it's going to be a real interesting place to go out and prospect for sure. Like I said, we can only use pans there. The Pyramid Pro did a phenomenal job, as it does, for just doing solid production. I probably should have just prospected and just, you know, test panned and not used the Pyramid Pro, but I wanted to kind of run some material through it anyway. If we do get into that area and we find a decent area to really process material, what I think I would do differently would be to bring the bucket classifier with the basket, classify the material with the bucket classifier, and then run that material through the ProPan. Only because it would cut down a considerable amount of time classifying through the ProPan. Even though the ProPan, you don't need to, it'll classify itself, and it does. I just think if we get into an area where we need to process a lot, and since we can't run a sluice, we can't run a high banker or anything like that, it's panning only. I think bucket classifying would be huge. I think we could really move some material with a bucket classifier, basket, and the ProPan. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you. If you like the video, throw me a like, subscribe, and it really helps the channel out and keeps me going anyway. But yeah, looking forward to getting back out there. Definitely going to get the V-Ridge going out there. Not out there, out at the private claim. But yeah, a lot of exciting things coming forward this year, guys, and I appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one.